NABN, New Africa Broadcasting Network. In our recent visit to Kenya, East Africa, during the shooting of one of our international programs, Arise Africa and Shine, NABN TV met with a former Vice President of Kenya, His Excellency Dr. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, who warmly welcomed NABN TV team to his office.
How are you, sir? My name is Troy Adediji. I'm the Vice President of New Africa Broadcasting Network.
My name is Moses Adediji. I'm the founder and the president of New Africa Broadcasting Network.
That's real Nigerian name. We must make you Africa's ambassador extraordinary.
All right.
Amazing Nigerians. To every 4 Africans, one is a Nigerian.
The president explained of NABN TV explained what we're doing here. And that's regarding Arise Africa. As much as we're also going to be doing some series of programming to highlight Africa to the world and also to bring the world to Africa.
After centuries of domination, oppression, enslavement, and slave exploitation, Africa woke up and became aware of its strength and the underlying force behind that strength.
Africa is not left behind, but Africa this time is wiser. They're saying we want value for money. Remember I say the time for the African lion is now.
NABN TV brings to you the beauty, diversity, creativity, and rich culture of Africa. Coming soon to you. Africa, your time is now.
This is Africa's moment. It is no longer the dark continent.
That's right.
I can tell you that the whole world is now looking at Africa after the Asian tigers, remember?
Yes.
Now is the time for the African lion, but not, and I like your perspective. I don't know, a lot of others have zoos and things, but Nairobi National Park makes Nairobi very special. The world is changing, and I think it is changing in favor of Africa. And so I thank you for coming to give that push, to transform Africa into the next lion, a real lion, economically. And I believe there's a lot that Africa can also take to the rest of the world.
The former vice president is so passionate about his country, he was happy to show us around Nairobi, the capital of Kenya. He took us to one of the finest restaurants, Tamarind, in the heart of Nairobi for lunch. The food was absolutely fantastic. It was a great experience. The following day, which was Sunday, he invited us again to a church service where we met with some of the parliament members and some Kenyan government officials.
We have Nigerian visitors here. I'll tell you who they are. A proper Nigerian American.
Yes.
I don't know whether it's Anthony or Mama Ndedeji. I think we start with the lady. Just come and say jump. Say, I taught you to say jump. You can.
Praise the Lord. Amen. I think I'm going to move here. Asante.
Thank you.
Praise the Lord.
Amen.
Praise the Lord.
Amen.
All right, we're glad to be here. My name is Anthony Afalo. I am the Vice President of Operations for NABN TV Television.
My brother Dedeji.
Praise the Lord.
Amen.
Praise the Lord.
Amen.
You will stand up for your country and for your people.
Thank you, Lord.
Listen, special request is Shalom Choir to make one simple presentation so that these Nigerian friends who are actually Americans, American Nigerians, can know that you can worship God under very humble places like AIC Makongeni and still be part of the Worship International community of worshippers. However, if it's a quick one, because I want them to get something real good, that's my request, Pastor.
At the end of the day, we ended up at Mummy Dada, a classy Nigerian restaurant owned by a retired Nigerian army general for a sumptuous dinner.
Leave my food, let me
No, leave my food too.
And then you want to try the okra?
Who is Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka?
My name is Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, the immediate former Vice President of the Republic of Kenya. I am also the party leader of my own political party called the Wiper Democratic Movement, as well as patron of Kalonzo Musyoka Foundation.
Honorable Dr. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, a lawyer by profession and a politician of great repute. Stephen was the 10th Vice President of Kenya. He assumed the office of the Vice President on January 9, 2008 to April 9, 2013.
I, Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, in full realization of the high calling as Vice President of the Republic of Kenya, do swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Republic of Kenya, that I will obey, preserve, protect, and defend this Constitution of Kenya as by law established and all other laws of the Republic, and that I will protect and uphold the sovereignty, integrity, and dignity of the people of Kenya. So help me God.
A graduate of the University of Nairobi, Kenya, where he studied law, Stephen continued his postgraduate studies at the Kenya School of Law, and he also attended the Mediterranean Institute of Management in Cyprus, where he earned a postgraduate diploma in business. A well-educated lawyer, a politician of fine repute, Stephen became a member of Kenyan Parliament at the age of 32 in 1983. Loved by his people and his colleagues, Stephen was made the Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly in 1988 by his colleagues in the Parliament. Stephen Kalonzo also held a couple of other ministerial positions. He was the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Minister of Works and Housing and Physical Planning, Minister for Home Affairs and International Cooperation. Stephen believes in Africa, especially his fatherland, Kenya. In June 1993, he took Africa's major concern to the world stage, where he addressed the World Conference on Human Rights in Austria, which was the first human rights conference held since the end of the Cold War. He termed the illicit mineral trade, which fuels and finances what he called the cause of incessant conflicts, environmental degradation, but ultimately and sadly too, poverty. Vienna's Declaration Program of Action was the major result from this meeting after the participants reached a consensus. Stephen Kalonzo has been quoted as saying, "The war against poverty could not be won unless environmental issues were addressed." End of quote. Stephen is a man of peace. He would do anything humanly possible to bring people from opposite sides of the aisle together for the common interest of the country. Stephen has demonstrated this time and time again. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka was involved in the Sudan peace process between 1993 and 1997, and he was part of the team that reconstituted the draft, establishing IGAD in 1995. Stephen's passion, interest, and commitment to peace in East African region and Africa as a whole enabled him to take up a new role in monitoring the peace process in South Sudan, heading the Joint Monitoring and Evaluation Commission, JMEC, on peace in the world's youngest nation that has remained unstable despite numerous peace agreements. Stephen Kalonzo is a veteran peacekeeper.
Wapi makofi basi.
Because of his invaluable contributions to his country, Kenya, and his initiative towards peacekeeping, especially in East African region, Stephen Kalonzo has received numerous honors and awards. In 1993, he received Elder of the Order of the Golden Heart of Kenya, EGH, the second highest award in Kenya conferred to individuals in recognition of their service to the nation. In 2009, he received a Doctorate of Letters degree, honoris causa, from Kenyatta University. In 2008, he was honored with another Doctorate of Divinity, Latin University of Theology. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka was feted as the African Dignitary Man of the Year Award by a humanitarian organization, We Care for Humanity, based in United States of America. Dr. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka became the University Chancellor of the Uganda Technology and Management University, UTAMU, a privately owned university in Uganda based in Kampala. January 2013, Stephen became party leader of Wiper Democratic Movement of Kenya. NABN TV Chief International Correspondent Honorable Anthony Afolo sat down with His Excellency, former Vice President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Dr. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, in a no-holds-barred interview. What Stephen said about Kenya, about Nigeria, and about the Chinese. Please watch out for this very interesting interview on NABN TV. For special notification, please subscribe to our channel. Be the first to watch it. Go to www.nabntv.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel, NABN TV. On behalf of our executive producers, Moses Adedeji, Joy Adedeji, and our producer, Honorable Anthony Afolo, our East Africa correspondent, Honorable Jimmy Nguli, and the rest of NABN TV team, my name is Brian Kamei. Thank you for watching.
NABN TV, inspiring a new generation.